It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Siggy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps.
All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swings and misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And that's fouled off.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho calls it in, 2 away. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Siggy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game, more often than not, goes on to win the World Series. Today is the day to come storming out of the gates.
Roki Sasaki at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing. Back now in Toronto. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. What should we keep an eye on here?
Left fielder.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Just missed. Well, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. And Guerrero is set down.
Batting third, designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Right through there for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Game 1 of the World Series. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. That misses. And 1-1.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, bro. Love being a part of these games.
That one outside. And it's 2-1. Popped in the air, left field, one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez measures 6 feet even, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Slider right there.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off left side.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And there's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that's downstairs.
2
balls, 2 strikes the count.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swing and a pop-up. Connor Falefa squeezes it, and there's 2 down. And now it's Max Muncy. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
Pulled that one
Tommy
right in the
Edmonds.
direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
And here comes Tommy Edmonds.
0-1.
Just missed.
0-1, no strikes.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the World Series. And he grounds one to the right side. Gets to it with a slide. And very nicely done for the out. 1 left for L.A. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger. Swings through that.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. Really aggressive at the plate and at bat, Siggy. He was hacking at all of them.
Yeah, and he chased all 3 of the pitches, Berg, and that's not a bat you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had some serious deception to him.
No score here in the second. Yeah, that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. That one misses, and the count is even 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Ripped on the ground to second. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The tag, and he's out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third. with no score. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off
half
for
of the
the
third
Dodgers,
inning.
left
Kike
fielder,
Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Bieber back to work. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
So when you throw the same pitch back-to-back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Next to hit, Andy Pajas. One down, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball still 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Ohtani stands in now and watches strike one. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strike.
That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. Top of the third, no score. That misses, and now it's 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Inside ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Now,
If I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Ohtani off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head down to the home. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
Right through there for a strike. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
He caught it behind his back to first, and he can't come up with it. Here's Andres Jimenez. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Nobody out, runner at first. Fastball for a strike. Swings through that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. First and second, no outs. Here in the last half of the third. And that one finds its way through. Can't glove it cleanly. 1 runs in. Coming around third is Jimenez. And they got him. Aggressive base running to try and score after the miscue, but it backfires. In the dirt. Lined, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle, Yamamoto. Glove flip to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Rogers Center as we go to the top of the 4th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
And a foul ball. Tying run is at first here in game 1 of the World Series. Check swing, called strike. Now they've got him in a rundown. The tag out.
Really nice job right there, especially on the mound. Sometimes when that runner breaks, everybody panics, especially the pitcher, and then you don't make the play, you don't execute what needs to be done to get that runner out. That time, he just stepped off calmly, dealt with the situation, and they got a pretty easy out after that.
2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's
1 ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's in the dirt.
Now.
On the ground. A sliding stop. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in. Bo Bichette.
Hitter. Bo Bichette.
Inside.
Nope.
1-0. And there's a foul ball. . Swinging a foul straight back. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Not in time. Safe at first after the strikeout got away. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Addison Barger. Close, but called the ball. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Little chopper rolls foul. So now 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished.
Ball one.
Right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
On the ground to the left. Into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Just one of those seeing high base hits to the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
On the ground right side, 4, 6.
That's out.
And that's all they'll get.
Well, they had the chance to turn it 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That's in there. 1-2. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strike. Back now in Toronto. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Max Muncy. Foul ball there.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Check
One ball,
swing, he held up. Going to count 1-2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And that skips in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. Connor Falefa whips it to first. 1 away here in the 5th. Tommy Edman at the plate. Grounded out his first time. And that is out of play.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
1 out, base is empty. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hernandez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
He goes down looking. Dodgers down. Game 1 of the World Series. And here is Isaiah Kiner Falefa. There's a strike. Kiner Falefa, 29 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Missed with a changeup. And now it's even 1-1. And that one popped in the air, left field. Hernandez makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. That's too low, and it's 1-0. And a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's in the dirt. And it's 3-2. That one to first, and foul ball. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. 3-2, the pitch is outside, and ball 4. That's a great at bat. We saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Guerrero in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-2. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. On the ground to first. Could be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Check swing, called strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Hernandez on the move. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Edmund. It's in and out of his glove.
Now batting.
It's just been a disaster for them defensively in this one. You know, you're going to have games where you make an error too, but 4, just not acceptable at this level. It makes winning the ball game extremely tough when you give that other team extra outs. And I'm sure this coaching staff is grinding their teeth watching them play such a sloppy baseball game right now.
Line drive. Sasaki takes it himself, ping-pongs around a bit, but they get the out. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pappas. Bieber back to work. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there.
Next pitch is outside. There's a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
On to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone. By the time it got to the plate, people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The Jays trying to protect a 2-run lead here in Game 1 of the World Series. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-1.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Gets down, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Both 2 in this one. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
There's a strike. Kirk gets his lead at first. Nobody out. High in the air, out to right. Hernandez settles underneath it, and there's one down. So digging in, Ernie Clement delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That's towards center. Pajes has this one sized up, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez digs in now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And the slider catches the zone. And you play behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. That's in there, and the count 1 and 2.
Logan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Roki Sasaki. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch. Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now, he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy in the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That's it for Shane Bieber. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Looks like he's sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center, here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I've worked hard all year. Go out, have fun, trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There could be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off. Go out there. Know that this is a rare opportunity and just play your best.
He swings and fouls one off. Started after it, appeal to first, and he held up. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way, coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Ripped to third and caught.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir.
And next for Toronto,
Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Missing inside, and that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
This to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
No, the throw was right there. He just dropped it, didn't lift it into the pocket, maybe had a little late movement on it and hit the heel of the glove and just clanked. One of those errors where you kind of can't believe it when you do it.
So a man at first. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit, and that is downstairs. Ball 1. Ground ball up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Throws it away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Addison Barker. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Just missed. First and second, 2 down. Here in the late stages of game 1. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. 8th inning coming up. Blue Jays 2, and the Dodgers nothing. Back now in Toronto. Here's Muncy to hit. Fought off foul. Dominguez goes 6'1", 225 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering is in for a strike. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jeff Hoffman preparing to come on if needed. Little getting loose as well. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Kirk makes the grab, and there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Barker makes the play. 2 down. Here's Kike Hernandez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
0-1.
And it's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there. Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's out number 3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now.
Leading off
To
for
the
the
mound
Jays,
now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
Alejandro
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Blake Trinan.
In there at the knees. And that's strike 1.
0-1 for count.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Foul ball still 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
At the plate, Dalton Varsho flips the corner, and that is strike 1.
That's a ball.
Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the World Series. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Off the mark there. And the count now even up. And they'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-0. And the sweeper is in for a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Jeff Hoffman.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the...
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Back to the top of the order now. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. And the count even at one.
One
But
ball,
the big
one
bat's
strike.
coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Looking to get the tying run on base. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He made him pay for that one. That's his fourth home run of the series, and we're starting over. It's 2-2.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And up next. Looks like he'll be a pinch hitter. Mookie Betts.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the late stages of game one. Swinging a foul out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's takes low.
Down.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And
out of the bullpen for the Jays. Brendan Little.
Pitch hitting for Los Angeles, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
That misses the zone. 1-0. And another ball.
when you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Dives, but it's off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Trey Savage, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. That's one way to quiet the crowd. Their third home run of the inning. It's 3-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First offering, and it just misses. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Goes down looking. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Blue Jays 2. So bottom of the 9th, and now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Trying it, back to work. And that one is inside ball 1. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. The other way, and it goes just foul. To the right side, Edmonds. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Connor Falefa up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That's down and in. A 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Late swing fouled off. 2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
So it's their last chance in this one. Nathan Lucas now at the plate. And downstairs. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. On the ground, right side, but it kicks foul.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game
to the right side. But that rolls foul. 1 strike away from securing game 1. Got it, and that's the ball game.